Welcome to the Epic Success Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Shannon Irvine, and I am your success coach. And we are going to be talking a lot about coaching. I want to dive into a series called Coaching Secrets. These are like 10 steps that every coach needs to develop in order to create a raving fan group that sells out your programs and deep and lasting transformation for your clients so that they can get to the next level and the next level and the next level and continue to grow with you. So today is going to be a short podcast. I want to talk about these 10 steps. And then over the next few weeks, we're going to be diving deeper into each one of them and how to implement them in your coaching business if you have one already, or if you are somebody who maybe is thinking about getting started as a coach, or maybe you're somebody who's got a course or something like that, and you're thinking about adding group coaching to it. Really developing these 10 pieces of the coaching secrets will really help you amplify your results, create the kind of results for your clients that have them raving for you and selling out your programs from now on. So I'm really passionate about this. This is something I've been obsessed with for the last 12, 13, 14 years, where I was already in the restaurant business. I was growing my own restaurant. And then I got to the point, like most restaurateurs do, you're either a lifer restaurateur or you are a restaurateur and then you get out. And I was one of those. We had a great restaurant. It was in Sepulveda area of Van Nuys, LA. Had lots of really cool guests that came in. Paul Abdul was a regular guest. We had lots and lots of, like, Betty White came in. It was a lot of fun. Very small, about 40, 50 seats. Loved it, but it was like running me into the ground. And I knew I wanted just a different level of freedom. I was already an entrepreneur, obviously, but it was requiring 16, 18-hour days. And I'm all in when I'm all in, but I knew I wasn't going to build a life and a family. That freedom is a high component. And I don't know about you, when I take like my values on the discs, I'm a high economic, high freedom. So I value both really highly. And so accomplishment, achievement, yes, but not for just accomplishment's sake, but for freedom and also generosity, right? For giving back. So those are my drivers. I don't know what your drivers are. I'd love to hear, but that's kind of what got me turning into the coaching industry. Once I sold my business, I started really being a business coach to up and coming restaurateurs wanting to grow their businesses, because my business was very profitable when I sold it. And sometimes it's a struggle for a lot of restaurant owners to get to that place. So that was my first like feet in the water to coaching. And I just had a natural way of explaining things that seemed to really land for people. But as you've probably heard my story before, as I was coaching more and more from the outside looking in, everybody thought I was crazy successful, six-figure business, all of the things. But I was as burned out as I was running my own restaurant. I was working just as much, and I had stress success, right? I felt like I could never stop. And that's what took me on the journey of hiring a mentor, and found out it was really what she thought. That started my obsession about, well, wait, maybe there is a way to train your mind to succeed. That's where the neurocoaching model came from. And once the neurocoaching model was developed in my neuropsychology days, applying that as a coach became my obsession. Because a model is a great thing, but a model that isn't created in a way where people can hear it is just the best kept secret for transformation, right? And so these 10 coaching secrets are things I want to talk about that will help you if you're just getting started to know to get started on the right path. And then if you've been growing, maybe if you're missing some pieces of this puzzle, then you can understand maybe why you're not growing as fast as you want to grow. Okay, so step number 1 of 10 of this framework is finding your voice. And we'll dive deep into that next, but it's really teasing out what is the unique 1% that you have. And I talk to my certified neurocoaches about all this all the time, because it's the neurocoaching model is how your brain creates transformation. And all the best coaches in the industry are getting certified through the Neuro Coaching certification. And of course, that you can apply to that. We have a new cohort opening in January. And it also requires that 1% that you have, that uniqueness, that your vibe attracts your tribe. People are looking for what's unique with you, your specific voice. So developing that voice, there is a framework for that. We're going to talk about that on a future podcast. I mentioned your 1%. Research has now shown that 99% of our DNA, this is peer reviewed, I don't quote research unless it has been peer reviewed so much that it's pretty much scientific fact, which I know is really scary to say right now, but true scientific fact, meaning 40 to 50 other people have replicated the study and had the same findings. Okay, peer reviewed. So that discovery, 99%, doesn't matter who you're looking at around the room, we're 99% DNA identical. We're 1% DNA not identical, and our 1% don't overlap, meaning my 1% is not your 1%. And it's in understanding what your 1% is, your calling, that thing that only you have to offer. That's the second step in this secret framework that coaches that are really scaling have tapped into. Their voice and their 1%. That's 1 and 2. Number 3 is this idea of being, it's this law of sowing and reaping. It's what I call others focused, but it's especially when you're starting out, learning the skill of listening to transform versus listening to talk. And so many well-meaning coaches are just listening just to tell their version of what worked for them, which is not coaching and actually could cause harm. So there is a specific coaching secret that comes from listening to transform that we're going to dive into in the future podcasts all around these 10 coaching secrets. And so secret number 4 that we're going to go deep into is not selling them what they need, selling them what they already think they need. And this is a hard one because as coaches, as people that want to help people transform, we already see what they need. We've probably been through transforming people, right? And we just want to tell them, here, this is what you need. And if you do this stuff, you're going to get what you want and remove the things you don't want anymore. And there's an actual harm that comes from that because they cannot hear you. We don't think through the lens. We don't hear through the lens. We don't receive through the lens of what I need. We receive through the lens of what I think I need. So we'll dive deeper into that 4th step in these coaching secrets, that 4th secret, not what they need, what they think they need. Now, the 5th of these coaching secrets, and it's like, I wish you could see my diagram, but it's, there is, no matter what kind of coach you are, everyone is, their transformation isn't one-dimensional, meaning there's 3 big dimensions that we're always working in. Even if you're a health coach, it applies the other 2 dimensions. I'm going to share what those are. What I see uber successful coaches doing is making sure that whatever that they're teaching and however they're coaching, that they're not just getting transformations in the one area, they're getting the transformations in all 3. It's money, it's health, and it's relationships, right? And we've got to tie those together. And I'm going to dive deep into that in a future podcast. Like, how does this money, health, relationship triad for this secret help coaches really explode their coaching business and really make deep-seated transformation, lasting transformation? So that's the 5th secret. 6th secret is combining the 2 things that they're already thinking they need. And that's this: dreams plus pain. So you've got what they want on one side, the dreams, the visions, the things that they're trying to achieve and accomplish. And on the other side, they have the pain, things that are stopping them, blocking them, getting in the way. So our job as a coach is to always be working in that duality, amplifying the dreams, the vision, holding that vision, and then helping them to remove anything that is blocking and standing in their way. Pain. Tony Robbins talks about this all the time. We will go to the ends of the earth to remove pain. even at the expense of our dreams. As a really, really strong coach, both are your job, is to hold the vision at the same time removing dreams. That's why the neuro coaching model is so powerful, because it's literally how your brain wires in the dream, and literally how your brain removes or neutralizes or erases or prunes away pieces that are no longer serving them, that is causing them the greatest pain. So always operating in that duality of the future state and the dreams they want, and removal of the pain that they don't want, excuse me. So that's secret 6. Now, secrets 7 through 10 are more in the lines of once you are coaching, okay? So when you've got them, they've said yes to themselves, and they're in your coaching programs, these last 4 secrets really help get them to the transformation faster. So step 7, we call it not jumping on the horse. So when your client comes in, and again, we're going to dive deep into each of these and really break down the framework. There's a framework for each, and how to really implement that in your coaching business. But not jumping on the horse is your client's going to come in with a problem or a desired goal that they want to get to. And usually it's both, right? That's why we're always working in that duality. And they're going to enroll you in why they have not gotten there yet. And what so many well-meaning coaches who are transformed people that are helping others transform is they'll hop on the horse with them. Oh, that's so hard. Yeah. Oh, I've been there. Oh, that's painful. But what that does in the brain is actually strengthens the network that keeps them stuck. So we're going to talk about the framework of not getting on the horse with them, not jumping on the horse with them, but actually doing secret number 8, which is being the coach that literally, like a secret gift. Like, okay, this is how I see it, and don't laugh, but this is just me. What's the movie where it's like Lord of the Rings? I think it's Lord of the Rings, where it's like, my precious, right? It's like, oh, my precious. Like when they give you their outcome that they want, their vision, that desired goal, right? It's precious. It's so valuable. And that's what they really are hiring you for. They're hiring you to help them get there faster and remove what's blocking them. So secret 8 is holding the vision. It's not holding space. I really can't stand that term, right? That is a broken coaching model, holding space, right? We're not holding space. We're holding vision, and we're giving them tools to remove the blocks, right? Again, powerful brain-based transformation. This neuro coaching model allows you these step-by-step tools to make that happen. But holding the vision high is your job as a coach, not jumping on the horse with them and saying, even in the midst of them trying to enroll you, it's saying, okay, well, here's the vision. Here's what's getting in the way. Here's what becomes possible when we've removed the blocks and gotten you to that place, right? Continuing to hold the vision, sometimes higher than your clients will at times, right? Because there's cognitive dissonance, and where they want to go and where they are is a tug of war in their mind. And that's your job as a coach, to get that transformation, to take them from here to here. If you're watching this on video, my hands collapsed, but not all of you are. And that leads me to secret number 9. And 9 and 10 kind of go together. 9 is you train their mind. And number 10 is you teach them how to continue to train their mind. In other words, you give them the tools, you pass the baton. So when I say train their mind, you're not training their circumstances. This is where all the broken coaching models fail. They're looking at current situations, money in the bank account, business results, health results, relationship results, and they're trying to give you steps that they've taken. Their networks, their mind's networks are not your mind's networks are not your clients. They're different. And that's why you'll get raving results with one person, do the exact same thing and have no results whatsoever. It's not about telling them what you've done. Now, hear me clearly. If you're a health coach, if you're a business coach, teaching them steps, tactics, that's teaching. But coaching is building a network in their mind for the vision and removing the networks that are aligning with keeping them stuck. That's what a coach does. It's helping them do that. So as you're helping them, first walking them through the process, our neuro coaching model, to build in an actual network toward the vision and remove those networks that are stopping them. You're taking them through. But as you're taking them through, you're teaching them how to do it themselves. And now one of the things I'll hear a lot is, oh, Shannon, if I teach them how to coach themselves, then they don't need me. I have a client that I've been coaching now for going on 14 years, multiple 8-figure business owner, does not need me, knows the model, knows how to coach himself out of the model. Like he knows it inside and out. Why has he kept me on his payroll? Because when someone guides you to the water and says, here it is, let me show you how to drink, the gratitude and the ability to know that when I have another blind spot, when I get stuck in another place, I know the person to turn to because they've helped me see it in the past and they've taught me how to clear it for myself. I know they'll do it again. So those are the 10 coaching secrets. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be diving deep into those in the podcast. So you can start a coaching business the right way if you're thinking about getting started, or you have a course and you're starting to add group coaching, or if you already are a coach, it's going to help you really up level and create raving fans and sell out your coaching programs with ease because you're getting transformation that is lasting and is rapid. It's super, super, super fast. It doesn't take this longevity of basically counseling, coaching. You can get them to the results fast. You can get them the compound interest. And then you're really being that coach that just helps them refine and go faster, right? So the 10 coaching secrets, you need to know them if you're a coach or if you're thinking about getting in the coaching industry. And we're going to be diving deeper into each of these, what it is. There's a framework for each of them. And I'm going to be breaking down those frameworks over the next few weeks in the podcast. And if this is valuable, if this is something they're like, oh, finally, somebody is actually giving me the secrets to growing my coaching business, please let me know that over on Instagram. Tag me after you've listened to the podcast and tell me your biggest takeaways so far. And over the next few weeks, we'll dive deeper. And if you're interested in applying for the Neuro coaching certification, the link, of course, will be in the show notes. I'm so excited to be revealing these secrets to the coaching industry and these frameworks that will help you amplify your results in such a short period of time. All right, that's what I have for you this week. Until next week on the Epic Success Podcast, remember, you are the creator of your thoughts, and those thoughts create your future. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.